Yeah, you have cannonballs stackable.
Yeah, my one buddy is. Hold on.
Like 105 is just basic, right? Yeah.
For characters, it's 105. For wild teams, it's 300.
Rooms on the island.
Yeah, that's donation level.
There's in the water. I don't know what he has in there.
What's that?
That's how you wear down your opponent.
I just haven't heard. A lot of change real quick when my tribe gets in here.
Good, thank you.
Gets him with a counter.
Because they've low-key been getting on my nerves.
Is that why in Blue Ops there's a folder called Deadly Sin Sucks Ass?
Probably. Because they, like, not many people are exactly fans of theirs, you know what I mean? They, like, at least they've been getting on my nerves because they're one of them tribes that, like, they sit here and they say the tribe wanted to quit. Then they decided to, you know, ally the tribe, and then they got incited by that tribe. And then they expected me to wipe them. And I'm like, I'm not going to wipe them because you kind of low-key set yourself up for that. If you want to be technical.
If I raid somebody, I'm not gonna like ally with them because that's just asking to get fucked over.
Yeah, like at least anything verbal ally first, till such time as you can trust them, and then you fucking blue tag. But you don't just blue tag after you just were raiding them. Like it's still fresh that you were raiding them. That injury is still quite fresh.
Most likely, they were probably like this one kid on my server who had this dude ally him. He knew he raided him and let him ally because he knew he was gonna inside him, and then he just started complaining, trying to get this kid banned.
One of the most dynamic superstars that WWE has ever seen.
I love people trying to do that because that's what these people seemingly are doing. Like they even complain. Like what's been pissing me off too is they complain or accuse somebody of something, and then they don't have any proof at all, and expect me to like wipe or ban somebody just because they said they did something. Like prime example, one of my admins. Like yeah, the kid he's 15, you know what I'm saying, and he's a good kid. He likes to raid, he likes the PvP, and he did not do so in GCM. I looked at the logs. He was not in GCM, but he raided them. And like they want me to fucking like basically ban and demote him and shit, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that. He didn't do anything wrong. Like, you know what I'm saying, but raid you.
Yeah, so all my admins, they're allowed to like raid and shit on that server. It's just like I just don't let them do it in GCM. Or, like,
exactly.
Because I let them have dinos. Because a lot of them, they just like to have dinos that are just like on display. But they're all on passive and stuff, and I assume it's like fine because it's a combat. But if they start using them, that's when they kill them.
Well, too, not for nothing, but like just sitting here just helping players and doing admin shit burns you out. Like, you know what I mean? So like I like to give people that option to be able to play, and at the very least, at least until I open up the Fibercraft like next week, hopefully, fucking out into the tribe that I know I didn't spawn in. Then it's like, okay, where the fuck did you get all these donation levels? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I'll start maybe go looking at the log if I wasn't looking at the log already. Which more than likely I'm already looking at the logs, because just after that admin on Island, I'm definitely paying attention closely to my logs. Huh?
Yeah. I just find it fucking annoying because I'll have certain admins who like they'll play in a server for like 3 months just so they'll like at least moderator in Discord, and then they start using that as like a threat.
Don't know if it's going to make a difference, but Kingston is playing mind games now. Scoop slam.
I had this one dude named Demon Wolf. He joined my server, and like after about 3 months, I gave him an admin because he seemed pretty chill. Literally the next day, I come in, everybody's been raided, and he's like, "Oh, haha." But it literally does nothing because I just rolled it back, and everybody had their stuff back, and he was just banned. It's done. I love when people try and do stuff like that because you can just raid them.
I don't know why people just they make me mad.
Exactly. Because the only thing admin use does is like get you banned, and then you really gain nothing out of it because sure you wasted like 1 hour of people's time. That's it.
And it gives you and potentially the cluster a bad name because of that bullshit.
Yeah.
Overall, this match was average at best. But not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
I don't know, just sometimes.
What's that? Oh, my neck. I need my neck to not hurt before I gotta go to work.
Also, when everybody gets big and everything, like big tribes, you may want to turn off like hit marker numbers, because that'll lag your server out a lot.
Yeah, people have been suggesting and wanting it, and I'm like, what I at least tell them is I'm like, look, I hear what you're saying. Like, one, all I can do is just turn them off, one, but even if I do turn them off, if you raid somebody, especially, you know, big base, or a laggy ass base like, say, Oil Cave on Valve, you're gonna lag, period. Because I've on the server I used to be an owner of, we turned that shit off and it was still fucking lagging. I was just like, what's the point? I'm like, it's still lagging. To me, it was just as bad. So we ended up just turning the shit back on. Because it was just like, fuck. But then again, that was Fibercraft and it was people doing hella shit.
Just be your RAM messed up.
Well, it was, we had a bunch of admins who not doing their jobs and fucking getting rid of dead bases. Cause like I told him, I'm like, if me as the owner and I get on and within fucking 5 minutes of being on your server, I done found like 10 plus dead bases, that lets me know you ain't been doing it. And I ain't even gone on the whole map. I'm just in one area of the map. Like, you know, I might even like say most maps I'll start like say and do a perimeter sweep just on the beach. And if I can find hella bases on the beach, that just lets me know there's even worse shit going on inland. If the beach is like that.
Like if I find a base and it's like obvious, even if I'm not admin or anything, that it's just a dead base, I'll usually just fucking destroy it because it just lags the server and eventually it'll force it to go into like manual wipe.
That happened on God. Where the rag admin went and taking care of business. There was a server cluster I used to be an owner of. Gods.
Oh, Gods. I thought you said God Wars. I was going to say that's the server I was admin in.
They're not Gods. No, but I was one of the owners over there before I left.
Gods Fibercraft. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That server is kind of laggy sometimes.
Yeah, I was one of the owners there when it first started up until about season 2. I left about 3 months ago, so I mean, because they're just starting season 3. But there was just no order there. Like, there was a hierarchy. But there was no chain of command or order. And that's something
Exactly.
that's like very crucial to me.
Because on my server, it's like I don't care who you are, you can be admin or not. If you feel like one of my admins is abusing or some shit, I just tell them to fucking tell me because I'll look into it and I can pull recon up real fast. And I'll debate whether it is or not. It's like I'm not, because I joined this one server and this dude was admin abusing by spawning stuff in like level 900s and stuff, and spawning other tribes and stuff. And I said it to the owner and he just instantly banned me.
Damn. See, and that's why I don't play all of that, and that's why I tell all these admin that we have, because like I call myself trying to be nice and let them, you know, just, you know, be in their own little tribes, and it wasn't working. You know what I mean? It was not working out. because people were still doing shit that they didn't have any business doing and spawning shit in and low-key helping, you know, their quote-unquote tribe and or friends. So now I'm just like, all right, going back to my old rule. If you're gonna play, you gotta play and be in House Targaryen, or don't play at all. Because I'm not dealing with
it. The only thing my admins are allowed to do that's like people would consider abusing is like build their base, because like if they're helping people out, so
exactly. See, I've had people accuse me of that because I use GCM to build my base, and I look at it as, bitch, I'm the one paying for it and running this fucking entire server cluster. And if I want to use GCM to build my base, I feel like that's a perk I should be able to fucking access.
And like, I don't see a problem with it, because like admins, they have to go around helping people, and that like they can't always be like working on their basic stuff. So like, I just don't let them like cap out turrets and shit.
Yeah, and I don't even cap all my turrets. Like, I also maybe slot cap like my heavies or something, but like the heavy, or not the heavies, the techs, but the heavies, no, because it's just too many slots to slot cap. That's just too much ammo. But I will put quite a bit of the ammo in there because, like, you know, I'm the fucking owner tribe. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you are more than welcome to raid, but this is a goddamn boss battle right here. Like, you ain't just gonna walk up in here all nilly-dilly and get it what you want. Like, if you get in here and get this shit, you earn that shit because you sat here and went through the fire to get that shit. And I'm sure you are familiar with Arctic maps. We got North Snow Cave. And we're making that bitch a fortress.
Yeah, I usually just like to run shots, but like I had a little base, I had like a 2x2 on this one base. It was just it was like just hat trims around it with like a few turns. The dude started complaining to the owner about like how I was using and shit because I built a 2x2. And he even said the same thing, that like I help people out and I don't like use all my time on my base like this kid does.
And that's what people aren't understanding. Like, we're most of our time, because most of my tribe members who are admin, like, they haven't even been in the tribe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been, like, I don't see them because they're basically out here doing shit.
Most people, they don't like know every like command. So they have to like, look that stuff up to help people, and then they have to type it out if they don't use the keyboard that you. I feel time with my new commands just so I can fucking get shit done faster.
And trust me when I tell you, like, I just spent fucking almost 2 hours giving out starters yesterday on Center, and like I almost regret it because I'm sitting here and I'm like, by the time I decided, all right, I'm done. I guess like 3 new people showed up and wanted starters, and then kind of were salty because I wasn't doing it no more. And I'm just like, dude, there's only 18 people in here, and I done spawned in like 30, 40 fucking griffins. That's way more griffins than there are people here. I'm not spawning any more in right now. I'm sorry.
Exactly. Because people, they'll just join, get us started, and then they'll just leave, and they just leave their griffin there, and it brings another dino into there. That will, again, force the server to go into white once it becomes too many.
Where they just keep, I feel like some of them were trolling me and joining back in on odd accounts or something. But there's no goddamn way that if there's only 18 people in the server, 10 of which who said they want starters, why am I sitting here for an hour spawning in griffins? Mark, that doesn't make sense to me.
Sometimes it just keeps annoying.
Cause it's like I'm trying to be nice, but it's like it feels like people are low-key trolling and taking advantage of that.
Yeah, because like, if I join the server, I don't instantly join to start spamming starter in the fucking chat because it gets annoying as shit. And then like I just wait for the admin to start giving other people starters, and then I get just ask because they're already doing it. All they have to do is like just click it again, makes their life easier, and then I'll already have like a bunch of other stuff.
No, it was only getting annoying for me because when I give out starters, I give out chocolate. You know, also. So they can heal it.
That's even more annoying because then you gotta put in 2 commands, and then if somebody else wants one, you gotta redo the first command and then redo the second.
Oh no, 3, because I was also coloring, and then after I'm done coloring, then somebody else pop up. Can I get a grip? And so now I gotta erase that command, put back the grip and command, and you know, it's like, come on, bro. It's like this could be so simple. But I think what I'm gonna start doing from now on is just tell the people, get somewhere safe, and I'll come to you and give you your starter.
Okay, I finally found a yellow drop, dude. I've been searching for like 2 hours. I've gone to rag the island everywhere, just looking for a yellow drop. But they're not even teching this. What?
I might actually do a drop party tonight too for all the new people, because we've been getting a bunch of new faces popping up here. So I think I might have to fuck around and do a little drop party.
Setup, or do you need that like done?
Yeah, some of the admin build a shop, some don't, but yeah, we do have like a little shop system in place.
I'm in for like the bushberries because that's what I usually do on servers. I just set up shops.
Yeah, we got a bushberry seed shop. If you look on the Discord in the tab that with the money bags that say shop, I believe it says shop. Hold on, or it might say Dino shop. Yeah, that's got all our prices for the items and the dinos. Some dinos aren't on there because I guess somebody's like, why aren't turtles on there? But it's like, I guess if that's the things that aren't on there, I leave it at the discretion of the admin to, you know, ballpark a price. Something they feel is a good solid price.
Oh, these what level are these getting spawned in at?
That's level 600.
You need to up these prices hard.
Oh, I'm noticing that.
Because right now, I've only been in for like 2 hours, and I could already get like 2 velos.
So you got hundreds of thousands of bushberries already?
Yeah, we have a lot at the other base on the island, and just now I already have 2K on 1 drop. So from like 5 drops, I could get a shoulder pad.
Well, shit, I might just tell the homie we might just have to double these.
I mean, do you want me to make shop? I can do it. I can make this like fancy.
Because it would actually make a little more sense to up it, just because honestly the frequency in which people have been asking for shop lately has been fucking annoying.
You so I can have a chat going. Alright, hold on. Because what I like to do is like medium. On my server I do like small dinos, medium dinos, large dinos, extra large dinos. And then I have a distinctive thing of soakers.
Which, at least my personal opinion, I feel like the soakers and PvP dinos should be a little bit more expensive than the regular dinos.
Yeah, because like rock drakes and stuff, they're like just basically gliding Rexes.
Yeah. I make those mid-price just because I know some people that all they need is a rock drake and like a couple other things and they'll fuck your base up. Like, I'm just like, hey.
Yeah. My tribe, I've raided an entire base with just a rock golem tech saddle. It's like an alpha tier base too.
Yeah, ever since I started playing boosted, because like I played Arc when it was free still back in the day, and I played official with my buddy who still plays, who's actually part of management here. He's Sayers in the Discord. He pops in occasionally, stirs some shit up, and then leaves. Fucking bastard. But anyway, you'll probably notice him, and because people get butt hurt whenever he comes around. But it is what it is. But whatchamacallit, he got me back in the boosted, and like granted I ended up donating and whatnot after like our first little month of playing on a server cluster called Sky. But like I ended up donating like after the season ended, when the next season started, and like honestly ever since then, like we've honestly always been an alpha tribe, I guess. So it's like I don't know how to not build like an alpha tribe. Just because of like we had that our first base together was fucking Herb Island on a island. Never build there again, but like that was our first time.
Oh, I built Alpha Base. I'm currently trying to take over Herb Island, but that dude has donation golem, so I'm not going to.
Who is it, Deadly Sins?
No, Arcman.
Arcman? Oh, okay, yeah, I know him. He's that's the little homie actually. He just got those from helping fill my death wall on center. So bless you for having restraint, because that would have been a sad face. He just earned those bitches and he would have been unjust lost them. He should probably put those
I saw he had like higher level than Max, so I just kind of figured they were like got him from like donating or something. So I was just like, fuck it, we're just gonna leave.
Yes, dear. Alright, I'll be out shortly. Alright. Oh yeah, time to get ready to go to work. It's my favorite part of the day. And that's complete sarcasm, by the way, also. See, the weekends suck for me, because the weekends is when everybody, especially the guys that's like in school and shit, they're on and available and want to play and shit. And the weekends for me, like tonight I'll go to work. It's because I don't know what time zone you're in, but it's 4:03 for me. I'll be at work until about like
it's same time.
All right, so I'll be at work until like 10 or 11, right? Get out of work, and I gotta be back to work tomorrow and work from like 10:30 in the morning until probably 10 or 11 at night. And then the following day, Sunday, I gotta be back early in the morning until like, the afternoon sometime. So like my whole weekends are always booked up with just my shifts being so close together, which sucks.
If you want to, it's up to you though.
What should I say? I got some people. Well, I mean, I'm not alone. I got people that definitely are around helping and whatnot. Like my co-owner following and whatnot. Alpine, not so much. Like, bless his little heart. He seemed to care more about playing goddamn Arc and actually, doing the things that like need to be done as far as helping the community grow. At least my opinion, okay, if you're a co-owner or an owner of a cluster, you should be like joining other discords and network and trying to partner and whatnot and get your cluster out there. Like public relations, basically. Because in a sense, the way I look at it, just to keep in a simplistic way, but it seems in a sense harsh, but whatever. When you got an art server cluster, that's a business that you just started, low key. I mean, keeping it real.
Yeah, because I joined this dude, and this person was like, he quit his job and was getting paid off art. Like he made like 2,000.
Yeah, like you legitly, if you got shit going good and right on your cluster, like you could legitly probably stop working and just sit here and collect funds off of this damn art server cluster. I can't. But like I know there's some clusters out there that can. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like say Abnormal and whatnot. They're so big and whatnot. Like I just joined this ARC server cluster thing on fucking PC. Or not PC, on Facebook, sorry. Yeah, it's on the, yeah, it's, I'll send it to you on the thing, but you can also click the little, the channel thing at the top. It should give you a create invite link. At least it does on the phone for me. Not so much on the PC. But speaking of which, hit me up on Discord. I'm gonna head out of here for work before I end up being late.
I did.
If you're on the night, I'll hit you up.